What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along Thursday night football, Europa League, the glamour tie against the mighty Dundalk. While others are off playing PSG and all these glamour ties, we're playing Thursday night football against this Irish team. But hey, you reap what you sow at the end of the day. A few bad years. This is where we're at. Big up everyone in the comments. You're about to see history tonight. And when I say history, you're about to see potentially on paper one of the worst Arsenal centre-back partnerships of all time. Kolasinac and Mustafi at centre-back. As you can see at the bottom there, there's the team. Renarsson in goal gets his first start. Cedric, Mustafi, Kolasinac, Maitland-Niles. Midfield three, Willock, Elneny and Xhaka. Front three, Pepe and Ketia and Nelson. Big up everyone in the comments. Yes, Omar. Big up Big C. Big up Curtis and all the chat. Still fuming about Pep's Cone, Mane. I'm not going to jump on that one yet. Nice upgrade. Yeah, just a little something, just to improve a little bit. Yes, Curtis, bro, what are you saying? Everything's good, man. Hope you're well. Kolasinac and Mustafi at centre-back in 2020. I mean, how far have we fallen? Kolasinac and Mustafi, to me, could genuinely be like a relegation team in the Premier League. I'm not even joking. Like, would you stay up with them two at centre-back? You'd be struggling. I mean, you look at the Prem now. I think they would be... I wouldn't be surprised if they headbutt each other, tonight. There's just one of them partnerships, in it. How are they still at the club in 2020, man? I mean, Saliba not being in the Europa League squad was a brain fart of the lowest quality. I mean, couldn't believe that Arteta came out and said, he regrets leaving him out of the squad. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out, Mikel. He should have been starting this game. Big up Curtis from Tel Aviv, Israel. Best Arsenal watch-alongs. Awesome content. Hit the likes, everyone. Big up William. Appreciate that, bro. Xhaka is literally undroppable. What do all these managers see that we don't? It's one of them, innit? You always seem to have a player like that where you just think, what is this guy in the team for? No one can understand. But maybe him playing tonight means he won't play against Man United. That could be the only positive. Big C in the house. Yes, the 12th man, 86. Bro, can you believe we offered Mustafi a new contract? I mean, say no more, bro. Say no more. We seem to be the only club that rewards failure, And the worst thing about it, not only did we offer Mustafi a new contract, the man rejected it. The man actually said, nah, I'm cool, I don't even want to stay here anymore. I'm off. He'll leave on a free in the summer and probably get a big signing on fee somewhere else. So, hey, that's where we're at right now. Even interesting as well, Willian did a piece in the newspaper today saying that, he has struggled to adjust to Mikel Arteta's tactics. Like playing up front. You know what I'm saying? Like playing up front for Willian. Yo, big up Curtis. What's going on? Everything good, bro. Hope you're well, Anthony. Smash the likes, people. 100%. Let's get them likes up. Can we name a top 8 team besides Arsenal that Xhaka would get into? It's a good point, and I say this a lot. What team would Xhaka get into? I don't see why the club act like this guy's so important. I don't particularly rate him. Lacquer is trash. We should get Edouard from Celtic. I mean, I wouldn't say he's trash, but I definitely think we're at a point with Lacazette now where we may have to go in a different direction, man. I'm not sure he's the guy. Here we go again. Arteta thinks Nketiah is R9. He'll probably score tonight. I can just see it. I personally think we'll win this game 3 or 4-0. Anything less than a convincing win is a problem. For all you guys who like a bet out there, Dundalk are 28-1 to beat Arsenal tonight. I'm just saying. £10 gets you 280 quid. Big up yourself, Big C from Trinidad. Yes, Selector Ryan. Hope you're well. Mustafi and Kolasinac, the new Campbell and Toure. Listen, I think Campbell and Toure, even now at about the age of 37, would be better than them two. We have to win 4+. Yeah, I think we probably do. 3 or 4. 1-0, 80th minute. Listen, you wouldn't be surprised, would you? Really, you wouldn't be surprised. I I believe they're 4th in the Irish League. I mean, come on. You know, I've heard of teams from like the Conference and League Two go on tour to Ireland and beat teams in Ireland in the Irish Prem. Are you telling me we can't at home get a 3-4, 5-0 win? Let's see, man. Let's see. To leave Saliba out of the squad for Europe is a poor decision for Arteta. Terrible decision. Really poor. He should be playing tonight. This is ideally where he would have got, you know, the experience. We need to play over front too, Curtis. Yeah, maybe. You know, anything that gets us a little bit better in the attack. Big up, Curtis. It's 3 a.m. here and I have work tomorrow, but I got up to watch your show. Hey, man, that's serious commitment, man. Where are you from? What country are you in? Kolasinac and Mustafi. Yo, remember me? I asked you whether James Rodriguez is a good player for the Premier League. You said no because he is lazy. You jealous now? Hey, big up Ancelotti, man. You know, he knew something we didn't. I thought in that 10 role in the Prem, he might struggle, but, you know, he's kind of using him off the right-hand side and he sort of drifts in. Yeah, no, Hammers is a great addition. Curtis, Spurs lost to Antwerp, another upset on the cards. Yeah, man, Tottenham got beat and they had a half-decent team out. And I think Gareth Bale played, you know. I know Jose will be fuming with that. We've made about 10 changes. We'll be fine. No upset tonight. You know, if this is 1-0 or something like that, or 2-1, you know, I'll be making noise, man, for real. Watching from Malawi, yes. Don Hood, how you doing? Lee Judges thinks Arsenal win 6-0. Big up, Curtis. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, we have to win. Aubameyang may play down the middle against Man United. Arteta said it's possible in his press conference. I think Arteta knows, like, listen, man, you can't keep playing this guy on the left-hand side when he's the best striker at the club. Man like Curtis, yes, Ultra. We're off, by the way. Let's see how we get on. Some of you guys might actually be a bit ahead of me tonight because I'm watching this through the BT app and I believe there is a little 20-second delay, which is frustrating, man. But let's see. They're 28-1 to beat us. You know. Watch them get the first. Listen, this needs to be a clean sheet, but hey, you got man like Mustafi and Kolasinac at centre-back. Evening, Curtis. Arteta should have started strong, playing Aubameyang, etc. Get the game won, then make the changes. Wenger used to make massive changes and came unstuck. Maybe. Have we scored yet? No, not yet. We're on the ball at the moment. Be interesting to see Willock, Nelson, players who haven't seen a lot of game time. Curtis, you seen Aubameyang vid slapping Lacazette? I haven't. Is that on YouTube? Or is it just on social media? If there were fans for these games, the team would get booed like when Emery was here. Arteta is safe for now. I think you're right. I think the fans would start, showing frustration with these. A midfield of Xhaka, Willock and El Neni. Oh, my days. Serious. In 2020, you know. I'm sorry, but Pepe, you better do something tonight. 72 million. You're playing against some... Hey, man, come on. Evening, Curtis. Did Emery play Aubameyang down the middle at any point? He did, you know. He did. I know a lot of people say this, but remember, Iwobi played on the left a lot of the time. Aubameyang was central. But yeah, sometimes he did drift off the left as well. But I just think it's kind of run its course now. We need to play a little bit different. Chance here. Oh, it's poor, man. If I was Ollie, he needs to press Arsenal midfield 100%, man. 100%, you know. And listen, I'm not confident. I got to be honest. I'm not confident at that Man United game. The fact that, we're going to have no David Luiz, who I think David Luiz has been instrumental in Gabriel settling in. That means possibly Mustafi will start. I would not play him. For me, I'll chuck Saliba in. I don't care how inexperienced he is. I'd rather see him in the team than Mustafi. And United are confident. I mean, they beat Leipzig 5-0 last night. Leipzig are no mugs, you know. They were Champions League. Were they quarterfinalists last year? Quarterfinalists or yeah. So, you know, they're no mugs, man. So we're going to have a tough day at Old Trafford on Sunday. But you never know. Over 100 in the chat. Hit the like. Yep. Subscribe if you haven't already as well. Curtis, get Kevin Campbell back. Remember, he was saying, don't worry. Yeah, do you know what? I actually messaged Kev today, so hopefully I'll get him on sometime this week. Yeah, I'll have things to say, man, definitely. Although he did predict on deadline day that we would sign our or Partey, and it happened. So, whoo, Dundalk with the shot there, man, tips it, Renarson saves it, corner. Jesus, I mean, can you imagine if we draw or lose this game? Great strike as well. Can you show it on the screen? Unfortunately not, bro. You get done. You get done for copyright. Let's be positive on Sunday. We have to. We have to. Curtis, be honest, Kane or Aubameyang? I think Kane's a better footballer. I think Aubameyang, if you use him right, though, he can score more goals than Kane. Kane has injury issues that seem to bother him every season. But I think you're talking about all-round game, then Kane's probably a better footballer as such. Show it on screen, man, if only. Big up Curtis. As soon as we hear Mustafi might play, we know we have to worry. 100%, bro. 100%. Because he's got a massive mistake in him. And, you see Rashford scored a hat-trick. It's going to be difficult. I thought Dundalk was semi-pro. I believe they are full-time. They're called like the Manchester City of the Irish League. I think they had a big investment. And, they did well for a few years. I don't think they won it last year. I think Shamrock Rovers won it. Here's Pepe on the ball. Come on, Pepe, man. It paid 72 million for you. Cedric loses the ball. Cedric's another player, totally unconvinced by at the moment. Evening, Curtis. Yes, Robin, big up. What injury does Luiz have? I believe it's a muscle strain. I think he's out for 1 to 2 weeks. So he will miss the United game. You're right here, Jacob. This is something that I'm very pleased with about today. Balogun is on the bench. Finally, he's involved in the first team squad. I hope he comes on. I hope he gets at least 25, 30 minutes. I'd love him to score. I think he's a very bright young talent. I saw him score a hat-trick against Barnet. Was it last season? Last pre-season. Unbelievable hat-trick. It's probably on YouTube. Go and have a look, man. The guy is a baller. But can he produce that at first team level? Fly, yes. Big up, respect, bro. Let's see what you say. Good evening, Arsenal fans. Mustafi equals the new Tony Adams. I don't know about that, mate. Curtis, have you seen the preview video of Robbie saying we're playing Shamrock Rovers? Hey, man, big up Robbie, man. We all make mistakes sometimes, man. Easily done. It is a good video, though. It's funny, man. Heard good things about him. Oh, Smith Rowe, yeah, he's injured. Well, not injured. Apparently, he's injury-free, but not fully fit. Yes, academics. Big up. Yeah, Mustafi rejected the new deal, man. Maybe he thinks he's going on to bigger and better things. Look, I believe Arsenal only offered him that contract so that they can try and sell him for some money in the summer, but it's ridiculous that it even came to that. Why they should have sold him before. Over 130 in the chat. Get the likes up, people. Big up Curtis. Bless Anthony, man. Appreciate that. Martinelli is a bright player. I think he's a potential star for the future, Martinelli. I think when he's fit, he'll play on a regular basis on that left-hand side for us. I think he's brilliant. Hey, bro, do you think Balogun should be playing ahead of Nketiah? I do. I honestly do. I think Eddie should have been loaned out, probably to a Premier League club. And I think he just needs that game time, Eddie, just to see where he's kind of at the moment. Yeah, I would love to see Balogun get a chance. Mustafi doesn't trust the process for real, man. Obviously, he doesn't. What's the score? Still 0-0. Still 0-0. Yeah, we've made a slow start. Playing, don't look great. Balogun is quality, but if we never give him a chance to play, you won't be able to give him the experience. He needs rating more than Nketiah. A lot of people rate him highly. I think they've had contract issues with him as well. Every player left Arsenal ends up playing Champions League. Happens with a lot of them, that's for sure. A lot of them go on to win trophies as well. And Ketty there went down looking for a pen. Curtis, look at the subs bench. If we played all those players except Hine, that looks a strong team, I have to say. Means Partey is playing Sunday. Yeah, 100%. I mean, the bench is very strong. Aubameyang. So we got Leno, Bellerin, Tierney, Gabriel, Partey, Saka, Ceballos, Willian, Lacazette, Aubameyang, Balogun, and some kid called Hine on the bench. So a very strong bench. Worried about Rashford. I mean, we got to be careful, obviously, man. The man's just scored a hat-trick. You know, he broke through against us as well, didn't he, with his 2 goals all them years ago. But we got to think about ourselves, really. I'm not confident about the United game. They have the man on fire, Marcus Rashford, with an MBE. Wow, so we have 6 ham rolls of the week. Oh, dear. You never know, man. Maybe Mustafi pulls out some random performance. Lacazette should get criticised, similar to Mustafi. He has been horrible for us this and last season. I think last season he was very poor. Boring start, no chance, as usual, Arsenal, mate. I think this season, he started with 3 and 3. He looked like he was going to have a half-decent season. I think the problem was he missed that great chance against Liverpool. And I think a lot of fans feel like that cost us. He then got dropped for Sheffield United. And he just seems to be lacking confidence then, you know. His goal against Leicester, if that would have counted, it might have sparked him again. But at the moment, he's struggling. Curtis Arteta still don't know his first 11 after a year in charge. Horrible. Do you think changing the formation that much will affect negatively? I do. You know, I said this the other day, you know, Arteta's 6 weeks away from 1 year in charge of the club. I know there was a lockdown in that time as well. But he's had time. He should have found a system by now and at least know his best team. And I don't think he does. I'm just going to see Arteta park the bus and smash and grab it. I mean, imagine if we don't win this game convincingly tonight, man. You got our serious questions. I mean, bring back Ozil, hey, man. Is Luiz out for the United game? If so, then would you put Mustafi or Saliba alongside Gabriel? Luiz is out, and I would play Saliba. I know it's a lot to just throw him in, but sometimes you just got to put him in at the deep end, man. He's played a lot of first-team games. You know, he's played over 30 games in the French league. He's played against Lyon, against PSG. You know, if he can play against Mbappe and people like that, why not? This team has no identity on the pitch. You're talking about Arsenal or Dundalk? I'm assuming you're talking about Arsenal because we're still playing boring. How are we playing? Boring. You know, I was hoping we'd win this game 3 or 4-0. You know, it might just be a 1-0 like some of you have said. Jose Mourinho says, big up Curtis. Hey, Jose, I would have taken you as manager, bro. I'm an Arsenal fan, but never compare Aubameyang to Kane or even Son. You're not happy with that one, no? Yeah, I don't. I think Kane is ahead of him. I got to be honest, but Aubameyang's pace gives him a little something that Kane hasn't got. But yeah, your talk is cheap was good this week. Big up, man. Yeah, go and check that out. Still on there. Really broke a lot down on there. Me and Laurie, man. Big up Laurie as well. Wait, is it free at the back? Seems Xhaka is playing at centre back. I don't know what we're doing. It's just not quite happening for Pepe, man. He has a shot there. Skies it over the bar. Aubameyang better goal scorer. Kane better all round. I think Kane will outscore Aubameyang this year, though, man, just because of the way we're using him, you know? Saliba is a beast. Have you heard the bass in his voice? You know what? I saw interview. Well, I can't say interview. He doesn't speak a lot of English, but he had a little chat with Ian Wright, man, and he seemed like he loved the club. He wore an Arsenal shirt when he was a kid. Said he's always loved the club. I love all that, man. Come on. Come on, Eddie. Pass, man. Oh, corner. FB, it's boring. I forgot it's 11:15 p.m. Listen, man. You'll be asleep by half time, bro, watching this. Dear me. Yeah, Pepe. Whacks it over the bar, man. We don't have any fluidity, no passing patterns at all. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Saliba, the new Jenkinson, behave, man. The new Varane, they're calling him. If we can't play better than, I mean, I know we're only, 14 minutes into the game. Are you telling me this is all we've got? You got Pepe putting corners into the side netting. These man are bantering Arteta right now, man. I'm telling you. Big up, Curtis. I'll let you watch that for me. Yeah, listen, you ain't missing much. Arsenal cure for insomnia. Yo, I'm telling you, man. We're moving mad. Asleep by half time. Yeah. I mean, I thought 3-4-0. We've got to do better than this. Here we go. Jeez, what is that? Man's just playing a pass out for a goal kick. 15 minutes in, and it has been awful. Absolutely awful. Dreadful start to the game, man. Ah, dear. Only Arsenal. Can you imagine if we don't win this game? I'll be off all social media till after that United game if we don't win this. Even a draw is not acceptable. What do you think about FIFA Super League talk? I don't see it happening. I think they're just doing it to scare people. I don't see that happening. What channel is the game on? BT Sport 2 it's on, if you want to watch. I'm a Chelsea fan, Coach. You still think we've got a team for this year? Eventually, though, it's still early, but there are positive signs. I think Chelsea they've got a very good squad. It's just whether Frank Lampard can get it to click. They were defensively very good against United. That's probably the best they've defended. Yes, Fraser. Hey, Curtis. I was going to ask how it's going, but your first words were dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Fraser, it's no different to any other Arsenal game that you've watched over the past few weeks. Our Dundalk part-timers, I believe they're full-time. I believe they are full-time, but listen, man, come on. You know, the level is, I wouldn't say they're better than League 2. League 1, League 2. You know, Nelson's looking sharp, to be fair. Just as I say that, he gives it away. Hit the likes, please, guys. Yeah, man, hit them. We paid 72 million for a guy who can't take a corner. Listen, man, Raul Sanelli, man, brown envelopes everywhere. Pepe's probably worth more than their whole club, the stadium, the training ground, all their players, all their staff, and the man's putting corners into the side netting. You know, it's crazy, man. We're moving mad. They turned professional in 2006. Okay, fair enough. So only 14 years as a professional club, not a long time. Bit wild. What do you think Pepe could be a cam? Maybe. I've heard people suggest that before, but, you know, right wing is his natural position, apparently. So, I don't know. Dundalk is good. They can pass and attack. I mean, boy, I don't think they're that good. I think Raul had to go because of the Pepe deal. Yeah. The Pepe deal was like, wow, you've rinsed the club. And then to top it off, he gives Cedric Suarez a 4-year contract. And they just said, you know what? That's it. This guy we're going to be bankrupt. Oh, good ball by Willock. No one's in there. Pulls it back, Eddie. Oh, it's a corner. Good bit of play there. Yeah, we would have been bankrupt. Give Sanelli another year. We'd have had no money left. He'd have sold the ground. Kolasinac and Mustafi, some say they have pictures of Phil Jones and Luke Shaw on their bedroom wall, innit? Probably looking up to them play. Arteta will play free at the back as much as possible, wants to perfect the system, I guess. It's boring. He's doing it in the boring way, man. Antonio Conte played free at the back, and that Chelsea team was hurting teams on the counter-attack. We ain't playing like that, you know. This is some boring football. Good evening, Curtis. I'm really finding it hard to understand how we're so uninspiring. I think you guys questions of the manager, man. I'm sorry. Like, when Emery got to this stage in his second season, people put the heat on him. You know, it's one of them times where you've had a year at the club. We should see a big difference. I know people are saying our defense is a lot better, but you know, all right, the numbers may look better, but we've lost 3 out of 6. The defense ain't that great, in my opinion. I thought Dundalk was something to do with Harry Potter. We could do with Harry Potter now. Whip some magic in attack for us. Even though this game seems easy on paper with Dundalk, but you know, Curtis, I believe you played yourself and can get complicated 100%. But you know, like, this is a more complicated game if it's like you're playing at their ground. Maybe the pitch ain't as good. It may be a smaller pitch. Their fans are there and it's a lively atmosphere. You're at the Emirates in front of no fans playing on a carpet. Just move the ball quickly. Be positive. The goal will come and then you open, you know, hopefully the floodgates open. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on, man. Is that a corner? Kolasinac wins a corner. Yes, Tim. Greetings from Chicago, Shy Town in the building. Curtis, all credit to you. This is a huge game for Dundalk and Irish football, of course. You know, I think it's brilliant to see teams like this in the Europa League. What an opportunity. You know, I know a few English players who've gone over to play in Ireland before, and, you know, to play against Arsenal home and away is an incredible opportunity for them. It's a shame that, you know, the fans aren't there and the club can't make a lot of money, have a really good atmosphere. You know, I'm sure it would have been a great atmosphere, especially in the game over in Ireland. It's just a shame that the fans can't be there. I would have enjoyed that trip, you know, even Rapid Vienna. That would have been a nice journey as well. So it's a shame. I mean, we're putting crosses in, not even beating the first defender. Hey, bro, do you think next summer is a big one because we're getting rid of many players whose contracts are running out? Yeah, very important. You know, I think Mustafi, Louise, Kolasinac, I believe, Socrates, all these guys are out of contract next summer. Get them out. And says Xhaka is a fraud. Listen, man, he's been at the club how long? I think things have got worse since he's been there. As each game goes by, I hope people realise what this manager is doing to our club. People need to wake up, man. And listen, support him 100%. We have to support the guy as our manager. We really need a creative player next party. Yeah, we definitely have to support the manager, but bear in mind the man's making mistakes. The football's atrocious. You know, why is it we hammered Emery for it, but Arteta gets a blind? No. Managers come and go at clubs, especially nowadays. This ain't like, you know, Wenger time when he was at the club for 20 years, 3 years, 4 years, if you're lucky now. Nelson looking sharp, to be fair. Good ball in, Kolasinac. Headed over by Pepe. Xhaka sometimes like he has a brain full of granite. Yeah, granite Xhaka. If we are struggling against Dundalk, United will make light work of us. I mean, the only thing I'll try and cling to a positive here is that, you know, of course, we're going to change this team a lot on Sunday. It's effectively going to be a totally different team. But yeah, we do look poor. There's something wrong if we can't do better against Dundalk. Had to go and get a strong drink. How many did we score, bro? I don't think we even had a shot on target. Never mind score. Great. I thought it was a good ball. Come on. I don't think Mikel Wenger is that guy. Man said Mikel Wenger. Oh, jeez. I think in the last stream, people were calling Mikel all sorts. Mikel Allardyce, Mikel McLaren, Mikel Moyes. Come on. El Neni. Nelson shoots just wide. At least we had a shot. Nearly Pepe goal. No fans, no sack. A good point. You know, a lot of people are saying that, you know, because the fans aren't there. He's kind of getting a bit of a free ride at the moment. Mikel Poulis. Dundalk 16-1 now. There was 28 before. Maybe the bookies are confident they're going to get something. Mikel Southgate. Oh, my days. If these players aren't good enough for these farmers, then they aren't good enough to be at our club and take up big wages. I mean, first of all, we got to be respectful, man. They're not farmers. But yeah, let's be honest. The Irish Premier Division against the English Prem, you know, the gap is massive. 25 minutes gone here and it's 0-0 and we haven't even really looked like scoring. So I can understand the frustration. This is just as bad as all the Premier League games we've been watching. Yeah, I remember last week, actually, was it Rapid Vienna? They went 1-0 up and I said, look, man, Arsenal 6 or 5-1, go and stick, 20 quid on it. I think someone in the chat actually put a bet on. Mikel Redknapp, oh, mate. Is that true? Is that true, actually? Because I know he missed the last game, but I thought he was available for our game. That makes a big difference if he's not available. Bro, do you know why we're risking him? Because we're probably not even confident we're going to win this game without him coming on. You know, I don't think Aubameyang should even need to be in the squad tonight. He should be at home chilling. Man's on the bench. You're going to... Oh, that's good football, Pepe. And he gives it away. Yeah. If Arteta was fully confident, he wouldn't have to... There's no reason for Partey and Aubameyang and people like that to be on the bench. But he probably lacks confidence, so we're going to win it. Shots on target, Arsenal none, Dundalk 1. There you go. Also, it is a 3-game ban, yeah? That's great news. That is great news. Bro, our players just wing it. There's no sense of a game plan at all. None. Absolutely none. I mean, you've got a whole team right here today of Arsenal. Look at that Arsenal team. Check it out in the ticker at the bottom. I mean, looking at them, every one of them players should be eager to get a place in the team. We got Man United on Sunday, and they're going through the motions. People are too comfortable. Right, Emmanuel, people are telling me to read your comments because you're spamming. Are you watching the game for free? If so, how? BT Sport, bro. It's the only place it's on, I believe. Curtis, I can just see Cavani scoring his first goal against us. It would be typical, wouldn't it? Because his movement is outstanding, Cavani. It doesn't matter what age he is. His movement is top-notch. And if you play him against like someone like Mustafi or something, anything can happen. I don't understand how people always compare Arteta with Klopp. It took 3 years to get Liverpool, blah, blah. They forget Klopp won it all in Germany with Dortmund. What they also forget, I remember watching that Klopp team after he'd been at the club for about 3 or 4 months. And it was obvious that was turning into a Klopp-based team with the style of football. He just didn't have the players. Now, obviously, in the first transfer window, second transfer, he started addressing that. I still watch this team now, and I'm like, what's the plan? What's the system? This guy learnt under Pep Guardiola. I can't see Pep Guardiola football here. Last season in them cups, like the Man City game and Liverpool in the Shield, you looked at them goals, the way we played out from the back. I thought, oh, that's the style. But then we've gone into the league and we're not playing like that, When we have a lot of the ball like this against teams who struggle, we seem to struggle to break them down. We look terrible. Where can Allegri be found? Yeah, has he even taken on another job since Juventus? Yeah, bro, Martinelli's still injured. He's out till December, I believe. Evening, Curtis, another show from Arsenal against the pub team. This is where we're at right now, Terry, man. They know how to fake being fouled. They're not amateurs. Nearly 200 in the chat. Hit the likes. People continue to support Curtis. Big up, Anthony, bro. Curtis, should we try get Pep Guardiola in the summer? I mean, if only, bro. If only. I hope you know he's the highest paid manager in world football. There's absolutely no way Arsenal would pay Pep Guardiola. I believe Guardiola's on 20 million a season. I think Arteta's on about 4. It's not happening. What's the word on Saliba? Not even on the bench. Yeah, he's not named in the squad for Europa League, so they can't play him. Obviously, they can change that in January, but yeah, he's not eligible. He can play in the Premier League, and I would play him on Sunday, by the way, over Mustafi. Big up Curtis, slow night. I mean, it's like any Arsenal game, bro. The cure for insomnia. Watch Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, and you'll be asleep before you know it. Any tips for tonight? Hey, Sebs, yeah, I'm sure it was you, wasn't it, who got the Rapid Vienna one last week. Let me see what I got, man. But yeah, don't bet too much, man. Bro, sup with jokes on Dundalk. These teams in Europa might not be quality, but they're always up for a task to beat big clubs so the players can get exposure, get a move like Salah, Jacare, and any. Yeah, you're right. You know, it's a huge game for them, so they're going to be up for it. But I expect more from us. We're not even moving the ball well. We couldn't afford Pep's Barber. It's about right. Evening, Curtis Arteta can be a bit stubborn. I think you can change that a bit, mate. Very stubborn. Pepe has no heart or passion, just goes through the motions. Just seems like something's not right with him, and maybe he hasn't adjusted to the league. Curtis, you wouldn't think these men are playing for a place against Man United. I think we really miss Martinelli, who injects pace, passion, and skill spot on. Martinelli is a huge miss for us because he plays that kind of pressing game. Dundalk here, missed the ball. Mate, if they go 1-0 up, they're going to shoot here. Corner to Dundalk. Oh, my days. Please don't do this. We just need a quiet victory and just go into the United game injury-free. We don't need no embarrassment. Corner to them. Dear me, trust the process. Yeah, that saying needs to be banned. We can't listen to that no more. Corners didn't amount to anything. I like how Renalson's coming out and taking crosses, though. It looks all right. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. If the Irish win, it will be chaos tomorrow. Yeah, man. We should get Zaha at this point. I just want players who care about fighting for the badge. Should have signed Zaha over Pepe, man. Let's be honest. Can't watch the game. How's Renalson? He looked all right. He's looked all right. He's come for crosses, made a good save, but it's early days in it. I'm sure there's a lot more we need to see from it. Every match, I'm losing faith in Arteta. Got to be honest, I'm the same. Aubameyang to play CDM on Sunday. Wouldn't surprise you, would it? 100% agree Zaha over Pepe. Just the intensity and the way he draws people to him, man. You have to say that. We paid $2 million for Arteta to join from City when Jose, Ancelotti, Allegri and Poch were all unemployed. I find that very hard to believe. That is a great comment. That is a great comment. All of them would have cost more in wages and they would have demanded more from the owners. And I think that's why they went down this route. Curtis, you have to trust the process. I mean, we said this last time, what is the process? That's what we all want to know. Big up from California. Enjoy your content. San Francisco, California. Enjoy your content. Have you been in? I've never been to Cali, Never been West Coast. Looks a great place, though. Unai is better than Arteta as a coach. It's funny how people are now starting to talk about Emery again. You know, people are saying he had a better record after his first 26 games than Arteta. Ancelotti would not stand for this. You're right. No chance. Hey, Omar, this is what they do to you, man. This is what they do to you. It's just they're causing pain for me to watch. I learned a long time ago, right? When you support Arsenal, try not to care too much because they will just wind you up. You know, so many highs and lows of Arsenal. 1 minute you win a cup, the next minute they can't beat bang average teams. This must mean playing like this for the rest of the season. Exactly that. Unai is masterclass in comparison to Arteta. No idea what he's doing. I think a lot of it, you got to look at with Unai Emery. When he was at Arsenal, that first season, we went, 22 games unbeaten. Aubameyang got top goal scorer in the Premier League, won the Golden Boot. Lacazette won player of the season at Arsenal. We should have got top 4. We bottled it at the end of the season, and we should have won the Europa League. We bottled it in the final. But up until that point, we'd had a very good season. When you think we finished Europa League the year before with Wenger, and we only signed players like Leno, Socrates, Torreira. We didn't smash up the window. So I actually think Unai was doing all right. But the second season, you know, he flopped. He was being too negative. But now Arteta, I can't any of you guys in the comments here, tell me if I'm wrong. Can you watch this football? And this isn't a one-off in this game. It's been like this the last, 6 games? Just going through the motions, side to side, boring football. Let's see if we can nick it at the end and score and win it 1-0. It's just dire to watch. Shocking to watch it. Arteta reminds me of Emery. He won't keep his job playing like this. Big up my G. Keep up the content. One of the realest. Respect, David, man. Arteta is out of his depth. Very simple. I think I agree with that. Zaha would be stifled at Arsenal, not allowed to do his thing. The process needs tweaking. The process needs ripping up and smashing. Look at Sanchez and look at Pepe's attitude. Says it all on why we are where we are. Sanchez was unique, man. You know, very unique player. You know, the players actually moaned about Sanchez's hunger. That says something about the other players. You know, Bellerin said he wanted to win too much. You know, that comment still baffles me. Unbeaten run ended when Emery started leaving Ozil out of the squad. I don't know, man. He was back in by the Europa League final. Look how he did in the Europa League, man. He had a stinker. Although most of the team did. Hit those likes, everyone. Arsenal may be lacking, but Curtis Shaw TV never is. Big up Fraser, man. Big up everyone in the chat. You lot are carrying me through these games right now. You know, because these are... Arsenal have no football identity anymore. None. None whatsoever. The process needs a process, yeah, for real. I think Zaha... Oh, sorry. Click the wrong one. I'll come back to that. I think Zaha would be the next Sanchez if he comes. They're big boots to fill, man. Sanchez was special. But yeah, Zaha, I think, would do well, but not on the Sanchez level. Curtis, imagine the fans in the stadium. Arteta is so out of his depth. People keep saying, trust the process. There is no process. It seems that. Sosbro, what's the score? 0-0, bruv. You can bank on that. 0-0. Can't we sign the Dundalk back 4? They're everywhere. They're playing well, aren't they? They're really... Look at the shape there. In fact, they've got 5 in there at the moment. They are literally just defending because 0-0 would be an absolute dream for them. The crazy thing is we might have to actually bring on Aubameyang and all them guys just to get the game wrapped up, which is just incredible. Imagine Wenger coming back. One last ride, WWE style, for real, man. It's not hard defending against this lot. Oh, yeah, it's true. Curtis, this is still United's team. Do you personally see any difference? Be honest. Oh, my days. How has Nketiah missed that? How has he missed that? Pepe had the shot. It bounces back. Oh, Musa, you're ahead of me, man. I see you already put it. How did he miss that? You know, Pepe volleys it back in. Deflection. Just tap it in. He's inside the 6-yard box. I know it comes to him pretty quick, but that's the type of chance you expect Nketiah to score, you know, inside the 6-yard box. They're tapping. He's got to score that. I'm sorry, man. I know it's come at him quite quick, but he's not the guy, man. I don't know what the hype is around Eddie. I really don't see it. We'll get a goal very soon, you say. Oh, bring on Balogun. Yeah, man. Has to. How's Eddie an Arsenal striker? Oh, my days. Omar is right, Curtis. You look fed up. Listen, we can't watch football like this all season, man. Come on. This type of football ain't going to work. You can't play like this and be successful. Not anymore. Anthony. Omar, man, it's painful watching this. Laka would have missed that. I don't even think Lacazette would have been that far forward. Eddie not good enough for Leeds, say no more. There you go. Couldn't get in ahead of Bamford. Look what Bamford's doing now in the Prem. I don't know much about Balogun. What can you tell me about him? Listen, he's just been ripping it down for the under-23s. Scored some fantastic goals. Really lively. I think Brentford offered about 5 million to sign him. Sheffield United wanted him. He's got a year left on his deal. I believe Arsenal are trying to keep him and extend his contract, but at the moment he's not taking it. I think he wants guarantees that he'll be involved in the first team. He doesn't even train with the first team. What do you think of the squad? I think Mustafi should not be playing after what happened against Leicester. Also, I think Saliba deserves a chance. Rate our chances v United. I mean, slim, in my opinion. The way we're playing, the way we're being set up, and the fact Luiz is out and Mustafi will probably play at centre-back mean it's a tough game. But I didn't realise, big up Omar for telling me that that Martial is suspended. So it's a 3-match ban. I actually didn't know that. But he got straight red, and I believe it was violent conduct. So, yeah, there you go. It helps us. Man said under 23 games. Oh, finally we score. I see you guys putting it in the comment. And we said it, man. I said it. Eddie gets them goals, man. Well done. Well done, Eddie, though. Well done. We needed that. 1-0. Come on. Now, second half, we need to put them to the sword, man. Because, they're going to have to attack a little bit now. So it should suit us. It's poor goalkeeping. Really poor goalkeeping. 1-0. 1-0 to the Gunners. Poor goalkeeping. Hits their defender. Yeah, Eddie gets in. He's good at them kind of things, man. He's good in that kind of position. Eddie Nketiah gives us the lead. I tell you what, I hope I said Arteta is a GOAT, bring on United. I hope that doesn't get him carried away. I know. If you know, you know. He'll probably look at this Arteta and go, you know what? Maybe I'll start Eddie against United for the hard work and the poachers' goals, man. Don't get carried away. I said he's good from 2 yards out. Listen, man, I'm not a big fan of Eddie Nketiah, but he is good in the penalty area. It does there is a knack to scoring tap-ins, Tap-ins are easy when you get the opportunity, but getting the opportunity is not easy. So Yeah, I can't knock him. I can't knock him at all. I think the floodgates will open now. Oh, go on. Oh, great finish. 2-0. 2-0. What a finish that is. Joe Willock. Get in there. That's better. That's better. Well done. 2-0 to Arsenal now. Joe Willock. Floodgates should open now. 2 quick goals. That's a nice finish. Very nice finish, John. I like that. Joe Willock there. Good finish. Hmm? The Pepe got down the edge of the box shot. Good control from Willock. Gets around it. Finally, Curtis, I think this is a brand of football we will see. We will create limited chances on goal. We have to finish those chances. It's very hard, though. You know, that puts a lot of pressure on the people who get the chances. Man said Arteta masterclass. Oh, yeah. It's a really good finish from Willock. Roof of the net. You got no chance of saving that. Finally, you know, maybe we can enjoy the second half a little bit. Because of me, my G, just came in and gave you look before it happened. No worries, David, man. Keep giving Arsenal that look. We're on the attack again here. Oh no, they got it back. Man said deflection FC. Curtis, trust the process. Arteta is back. Yeah, a good one. Deflection FC. Tottenham lost to Royal Antwerp. Yeah, great news. Tottenham lost 1-0. One thing I do like about Joe Willock, to me, he's the only midfielder in the Arsenal team who joins in with the attack, you know. He makes similar runs to like what Aaron Ramsey used to make. Now, he's not on that level. But as a striker, it's very important having midfielders who make runs because they draw defenders out the way and then give the strikers space. You know, when your midfield just kind of stands back and lets you do all the attacking, it becomes more difficult. Ramsey was great at that for Arsenal, and I think Willock to me has got potential, but I just don't see enough in his game at the moment. You know, I think he looks to me like a player who needs football. You know, maybe a loan, but I think they do need to work with him. Half-time whistle's gone. Arteta masterclass. 4 shots on target, 2 goals. You know, we'll take that. It's about the result, not the performance. But hopefully now, second half, we'll batter these. What did you guys make of that first half? I mean, let's be honest. It was a pretty boring first half. But 2 goals, and that's all that matters. Win the game, get out of here injury-free, bit of confidence, and we go to the United game. That's all it is. I wouldn't be bringing Aubameyang on personally, even though he could probably do with getting a goal. I wouldn't be using him because if he gets injured, it's madness. No, I wouldn't be bringing him on. So let's see how we get on in the second half. Yeah, interesting. 4 shots on target there. And Arsenal winning 2-0. Let's get into some of your comments. Arsenal winning 2-0. Dundalk had about 5 or 6 players in defence. But I think they'll have to come out now and attack us. And that should suit us. 2-0 there. Let's get into your comments. The United game is judgment day for Arteta. Yeah, definitely. People hit the like button, please. Yeah, man, hit that. Let's see what we're on. What are we on right now? Respect my G. Everyone in here, like and subscribe. Let me see how you guys are doing for me on the likes. We're on 128 likes, people. Come on, let's get that to 200. And I'm about 50, 60 subscribers away from 16,000. Let's see if we can get there tonight as well. How's it going, Curtis? Just tuned in. I'd like to see Balogun get a few minutes. Yeah, Balogun for me is a very bright young talent. We're winning 2-0. It was a really poor first 35, 40 minutes. We got 2 goals. Scrappy goal, but hey, a goal's a goal. Eddie scores, and then Joe Willock scores, and that's it, man. Anything but a win over United, and Arteta better prepare a resignation speech. I think we got to be realistic. If he gets a point, I think it's a decent result. I got to be honest. United away is a tough game for anyone. I know Tottenham went there and battered them, and I think that's created a certain element of expectation from fans that we should go and beat United comfortably. It doesn't really work like that. So yeah, I think we need to be a little careful how we expect from that game. You know, I think United away is a tough game. They're confident at the moment as well. Let's see. Rashford will have a field day Sunday if the clown is playing Sunday at the back. Our record against United away is terrible. I believe we haven't beaten United for 14 years in the Premier League since Adebayor, I think, scored the winner there in 2006. We did beat them a few years ago in the FA Cup. Danny Welbeck goal. Smash the likes, people. Yeah, man. Let's go. My night couldn't get much better. Hey, man, you're happy with a win. Arteta is Sam Allardyce. Jeez, man. I think Balogun should get a run out in this game and leave Aubameyang out of this one. There's no need to bring Aubameyang on. Don't bring Aubameyang on in this game. There's absolutely no point. I know they might want to get him a goal and boost his confidence, but there's no need for it. You know, he doesn't need to play. Rest him. Just give him the night off. He shouldn't even really be on the bench. Respect Curtis. I'm not satisfied with the first half performance. Still hurts me with the Saliba decision. You're right. You know, he should be playing. He should be playing. And the first half was boring, but the result, I suppose, is more important. Yeah, everyone hit the like button. Support. It's free. Big up 1-1, man. How you doing, bro? A draw against A draw against Man United. A draw against Man U will be a blessing. Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, I want us to go there and try and win the game, of course, but listen, man, they're favourites to win. Let's be honest. Lacazette needs confidence. Maybe Lacazette. Maybe bring Lacazette on to get a goal. Would you have this new keeper in over Leno? He actually catches the ball. Something Emmy used to do, and we sold the wrong keeper. Oh, don't get me started on that, man. I've had a lot of disputes over that. Listen, I would have loved to have kept Emmy, but maybe we needed to sell him for half the money towards Thomas Partey. So, hey, would I play him over Leno? Not yet, but he has looked decent first half. But a long way to go. I'm just confused why Arteta ignores the middle third of the field. And the final third, actually. He doesn't seem interested in attacking. What's the reason for no Saliba in the squad? I mean, they brought this thing out that, you know, Arteta believes he dives in too much and all stuff like this, man. I mean, I don't buy all that. I'm sorry. I just don't. DT loves Leno. Yeah, they talk, don't they, I think, on social media. So he won't have a bad word to say about him because they talk on a personal level. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to Curtis Shaw, such a humble man. Bless Felix, man. Appreciate that. Pepe needs to step up his game, 100%. You know, I want to see a goal from him. You know, you're playing against an Irish team. You should be doing better than this. TT loves Leno, yeah. We couldn't beat the worst Man United team under Moyes. I don't expect anything other than an L on Sunday. Curtis, respect from India. So you're very confident then? No, not really, man. No, listen, I understand why people feel like that. Emil Smith-Rowe, not even on the bench. I thought he was fit and ready. Do you know anything about him, Curtis? I believe they said he's not fit. They said he is available in terms of injury-free, but not fit enough. Hey, Curtis, good work. Yes, bro, bless. Leno plus Partey, Martinez plus Xhaka. There you go, yeah. And I think that's pretty much what it was. Saliba is an Emre signing. That's why he's not playing. Disgraceful. I think you're right. He's probably come in, Arteta, and said, yeah, that's not my signing. Leave him out of the squad. It's a joke, man. Did you see the cameraman zoom into Arteta's tactics? Yeah, I see he had his tactics board, like, leaning against the chair. Listen, man. Oh, I know. I wonder who he's got up front on Sunday. Probably Xhaka up front or something. Blunt attack, so blunt. Couple of scrappy goals. Dundalk showing most of the team up in that 45, if we're being honest. Listen, how many of the team are forcing Arteta to pick them on Sunday from how they're playing? Are any of them? Probably I wouldn't pick any of them at the moment. Shouldn't matter if Saliba isn't Arteta signing. If he's better, he should play. Yep, you're right. He definitely should. I mean, that first goal is very lucky, but sometimes you just need a scrappy goal like that. Balogun needs to play after the next goal. Yeah, I think go 3-0 up, get him on. Tell Aubameyang, sorry I put you on the bench, but listen, we're not bringing you on. You need to chill. Good finish from Willock. He's made more runs in the box tonight than the rest of the midfield combined this season. He's the only midfielder who does that. And I know he gets a lot of criticism from fans, but he's the only one who makes that third man run. And that's a great finish. Pepe trash. I mean, he's tried hard, I think. Well, he's tried harder today, but just still not convincing. He needs a bit of luck, you know. I think I understand why the fan base are very frustrated with Pepe because, you know, the amount we paid for him. We're expecting a lot more than we're seeing, but I think we just have to support him at the moment. We can't do nothing really till the end of the season. I think we assess that at the end of the season. Look, to be fair, Renarsson at the moment looks good from corners. He's actually coming out and catching it. Where Leno, you know, I can't remember the last time Leno came out and caught a cross. Willock has been our best player today so far for me. He has played well, making good runs. Fofana was Saliba's teammate, and Etienne. Saliba was higher rated, yet Fofana's been great for Leicester. Saliba isn't even on the bench. You said it, bro. You said it. I spoke about that on the Talkish Cheap show this week on AFTV, man, in quite a lot of depth. As you said, Saliba was the higher rated player. They called him the new Varane. They were talking about his pace, his ability on the ball, and yet Arsenal believe he can't be in the Europa League squad against teams like Dundalk. Fascinating decision, man. Pepe played well at home v Man United last time. I actually went to that game. He spun Luke Shaw all over the place that day. But we're just not seeing that performance consistently. You know, I think this season he played well against Sheffield United at home. But apart from that, I ain't seen nothing of him, man. Over 250 people watching, over 150 likes. Well done, people. Let's keep up the support. Get Curtis to 16K. Hey, big up, man. Respect, Anthony, man. Yeah, close to that 16. Let's see if we can get there tonight, man. That would be a blessing. That would be the positive of the night for me in terms of the game. Smash the like button, peeps. Support the brother. Big up, Adam. Curtis, is it true that Saliba and Arteta have disagreements? It wouldn't surprise me, and I think there was a story came out that Arteta felt that he was a little bit rash and that he dives in a bit too much and something about he's not amazing in the air. But I don't buy any of them nonsense excuses because if you've seen Mustafi and Socrates and them man play, they can't defend either. So he's no worse than them, I'm sure of it. The manager isn't getting the most from the players or even close. Not even close. Not even close. Can we win Sunday? We can, but I don't think we will because I just think this manager's too stubborn. I think he'll go there and just sit back, and I think United will get goals because the United will go for us. You know, Rashford and them, man, they'll attack. But you never know. Maybe he changes. You know, he spoke about the possibility of Aubameyang through the middle, and I think he has to do that. The fact Willian's not involved today, maybe Willian will play on the right, maybe Saka on the left, and Aubameyang through the middle. I don't know who is better from what I saw. Saliba has the potential to be better, but right now Fofana is better in my opinion. Saliba should still be playing. Interesting. I got to be honest. I did the show this week, and I predicted 2-1 to United, which I felt terrible about. I actually didn't know that you guys were saying that Martial is still suspended. So maybe we nick a draw, but nah, I got to be honest. I think they'll beat us 2-1. I just don't see us being positive enough to score a few goals there. Arsenal dominating must mean we are going to win the league. Yeah, for real, man. If only, John, if only. 2-0 is the score, people. Yeah, 2-0, as you see it. And Nketiah and Willock with the goals. Scrappy goal from Nketiah, but he's good at that. Fox in the box, as I said. You don't get any more for scoring from 30 yards as you do from scoring from 2 yards at the end of the day. I always go for us to win, always. Yeah, I used to, but it's a bit naive, man. Sometimes I just got to be honest. I don't see us winning at Old Trafford, but you never know. I really hope they surprise me. What's your starting lineup for the United game? I did a starting lineup today. I would play 4-2-3-1, basically a 4-3-3. I would play Leno in goal. Back four, I would play Ainsley at right back. I would play Tierney left back. I'd play Gabriel and Saliba at centre back. I'll chuck him in debut. I don't want to see Mustafi playing. I would play Ceballos and Partey. I'd play Willian in the 10, Pepe on the right, Saka on the left, Aubameyang through the middle. That would be my team, but is the manager going to be that attacking? I doubt it very, very much. We'll probably see three at the back and a whole heap of defending. Big up me, myself, and I with a super chat. He said, it is so unfair to take a dig at Pepe, but the last time he played well, he got benched for 4 straight matches. Arteta draws blood from these players. I just don't think he knows. I mean, you look at all our attacking players right now. Who is playing well out of the attack under Mikel Arteta? Aubameyang's having one of the worst droughts of his career. I think he's at 5 Premier League games without scoring a goal. You got Lacazette, got no confidence, missing good chances. Fans are on his case. You got Pepe, fans are on his case. Plays, then gets dropped. Doesn't seem to have any belief from the manager. He's not getting the best out of these attacking players. What do you think about Arteta out? I think it's too early to say get him out, but listen, I'll be honest. I wasn't for him in the first place, and I'm still not convinced by him, but I will support him. He is the manager, and I hope he changes his opinion and his, attitude. When are we going to act like a big team? Listen, man. While the Cronkies are there, I don't see it happening. They haven't got the ambition, unfortunately. It's a catch-22 with Pepe. It does look like he needs more consistent game time, but he's just not good enough to warrant it. Yeah, he's got to do more. Big C just joined. What did I miss? A boring first half, but we are 2-0 up. We are 2-0 up. And Nketiah and Willock with the goals. So let's see how we get on in this second half, man. A lot of people said Pepe was going to break out his second season. I'm still waiting on. We missed the trick with Ancelotti. I think Ancelotti would have been good. Oh, Pepe. There you go, Pepe. Stick by him, lads. Stick by him. 3-0. Pepe with his right foot, in the top corner. That's what I'm talking about. Great goal. I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. He needed that desperately, man. Great finish. Pepe 3-0. That is a fantastic goal. I think you guys are ahead of me, because I see you guys putting in the comments. That's a great finish. Digs it out. Oh, top bins, bro. Top corner. Ooh, Pepe, that come on. I'm telling you, play him against United. United at home, as you lot said last year, he ripped up Luke Shaw to pieces. Play him. Much better, much better. I feel good now. Feel good. Feel relaxed. 3-0. I want at least 5. I don't care. I want 5-0. You know, these lot are done out here now. Yeah, you're right, man. Probably. Pepe will still get dropped, by the way. Support Pepe, people. You're right. Honestly, we have to support him. How happy were we when we got him? You know, we got him. A lot of big teams as well were interested. You can't just write a player off after one season. Last season was a very difficult year for a player. You got to look at, you know, he had 3 different managers last year. Emery, Lundberg, Arteta. Had no real partnership with his right back, you know, in Bellerin. I actually think he links up better with Ainsley at right back. So, yeah, and even now he's in and out of the team. It doesn't help. Make a members club, Curtis, bro. Do you know what? A lot of people have been asking about this. I wasn't too keen on it, but if enough people want it, then hey, we'll look at it. But that's Pepe on the bench then v United, yeah, for real. Yes, right foot. Great finish with his right. Pepe had 19 and 22 goals in 2 seasons for Lille, as good as Hazard's best season. We haven't used him right since he's been here, and I think he looks worse now than when we got him. I just think genuinely he plays too deep. He needs to play. We need to get him high up the pitch, you know. We need to have him as like a left forward, not a left midfielder. So he's really running at, you know, at the fullbacks. What's good, Curtis? Just got off work. Didn't have a chance to watch the game. How is Arsenal playing? Listen, the first half was shocking. But we did go 2-0 up, and, you know, we're 3-0 up now. Pepe scored a banger. Come on, there's a chance. Poor ball. We had a great counter-attack on there as well. Pepe is in debt to the fans. He's slowly paying it back. I still believe Pepe can be a very good player for us. But he just needs a bit of time, needs a bit of consistency, needs to build a partnership with the right back. I still think there's a good player there. If Arteta benches Pepe v United, I'll be fuming. Don't be surprised, bro. Don't be surprised. He'll probably play Willian on the right. What subs would you put on? I would definitely bring on Balogun. That's the number one for me. I would even maybe give Lacazette a chance just to get a goal. But I wouldn't bring Aubameyang on. Leave him. I agree with the person who said play Pepe through the middle or attacking mid. Why not? He did it for Lille. I think Pepe could play in that 10 role. Well said, Curtis. Pepe and Ainsley combine well. If he has Willian in the 10, could be an additional plus. This is what I'm saying. People talk about this creativity problem and the need for Ozil and all this, that, the other. I don't think the creativity is because of one player. I don't think it's like, you know, one player will solve it, or, you know, we need to be a creative unit. You look at Liverpool last season. I know they bought Thiago this year. They didn't have a creative midfielder, yet they were scoring goals for fun. They were creating from their fullbacks. Their wide players were creating. They play their wingers higher up the pitch. Ours are constantly in their own half getting the ball with their back to goal. We need Pepe to be almost like a striker, a wide forward. And the same with whoever's playing on the left. Get Aubameyang through the middle as well. Well, I can confirm I've cancelled my plans to go to bed and will now be finishing the game. You have to. You have to. Was that Willock with the assist as well? See, what I love about that goal. You see the way Pepe just rolls it away from the defender as well. That is a fantastic goal. Nice to see him smiling because the man always looks like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders, man. And we need to support him. We need to support Pepe. You know, the fans are important. When you move to a club and things aren't going well, you need the fans to get you through it, man. Exactly, Curtis. The starting positions of the attackers are way too deep. Yeah, man. Like he's a right forward, not a right midfielder. You know, get higher up the pitch. Omar said it's 12:08. Wow. That's commitment, bro. That is commitment. Pepe has the ability to be great. 100%. I mean, what is Pepe now? 24, 25? He's got years ahead of him. I want to see Pepe really develop at this club and be a success. I think he's got the ability. It hasn't quite clicked. And I think a lot of it is down to this manager and a lot of it's down to his own temperament. You know, he needs to be a little bit more hungry for success. You know, he needs to want to be the best player on the pitch. Yes, man. Smash the likes, people. Big up all you guys in the comments as well. Brilliant with the comments as usual, getting me through the game. It's brightened up in the second half. I'm a little bit more enjoying it a little bit more now. We're at 193 likes as well. So big up all you guys for tuning in and supporting. We're about 60 off 16,000. Let's see if we can get there. Jason Cundy will still throw banter at Arsenal on TalkSport tomorrow. They're my haters, man. You know what TalkSport is now? It's just pure controversy, man. Them man are not interested in football discussion, man. It's just clickbait. Not sure about Pepe at 10. His short passing is not as good as a 10 might need to be. Possibly. I do remember Raheem Sterling playing 10 for Liverpool under Brendan Rodgers. And Sterling's not a great passer of the ball, but you could have a point. Nearly 200 likes. Big up, people. Nearly there. Laura Woods, though. Jeez. She's good, man. She's good. Smash the likes, people. Yeah, man. No more Mikel McLaren, Curtis. Nah, we'll ease off him. I think Sunday's game is going to be a huge game for Arteta's career at Arsenal. We cannot just go there and roll over. I'm sorry. I'm just not one of these fans. I'm never going to take joy out of Arsenal losing. But you know, with the Man City one, we lost 1-0. People took it as some sort of positive because we'd lost 3-0 the time before in the league. I will never look at that as a positive. You know, why? How can West Ham and Leeds and Leicester, you know, take points off Man City and attack them and have chances and make the keeper make saves, but when we play them, you know, just roll over and get our bellies tickled? Nah, man. We need to go to Man United and trouble them. You know, Maguire's a weakness. You know, I believe someone was saying Man United haven't won a game in the Premier League at home this season. They lost to Crystal Palace. They got battered by Tottenham. You know, we need to go there and have a go at them. Put Aubameyang through the middle. Maguire won't enjoy his movement, I'm telling you. Play him through the middle. Can beat him if we pick the right team. Lacazette misses chances a lot, but Salah in reality misses a lot too. The way Liverpool play gives him more chances. Lacazette is not clinical and does not fit in the team the way they play. I think Lacazette. I don't think he'll be at the club next season. I got to be honest. Pepe will send Lindelof to the shops. Listen, Pepe has to start for me. And the worst thing is here, look, you say teams aren't scared of us, but they should be. You know, if you're playing against Arsenal and we had like a front three of like Saka, Aubameyang, and Pepe, you should be scared of that. You know, you should know this is going to be a tough game. But because we're playing so defensive, we're not making the most of our attacking players. Willock fouls the guy there. But Willock's played all right tonight. You know, he's making some good runs. And I think he can be useful, definitely off the bench. Pepe will be on smoke against United. I think he will. Honestly, I do. When you know, like, you've destroyed Luke Shaw that much in the past, I think he'll be up for it. But will Arteta, you know, pick the right team? Curtis, would you take Van der Beek from United? I do like Van der Beek, I have to admit. Before United got him, it's a player I liked. Hasn't started a lot for United, although I think he played yesterday. He's a good player. Why is Partey not playing? Nah, resting for the weekend, man. Resting for the weekend. Don't need to play him in this game. I agree, Curtis. A loss is not positive. We can learn and correct mistakes from a loss, but there's no positive in. And this is it. If he learns from it, Arteta, then cool. At least we can say we've moved forward. We dropped points against City and against Liverpool, but listen, United are not as good as those two. Don't go there and just surrender. Go there and try and win the game. Atletico and Juve interested in Lacazette. Who would you take from those clubs as a swap deal in January to improve? I mean, I'd take Dybala from Juventus. Atletico, I would take. Who've they got left? I mean, who we could realistically get? I mean, I'd love João Felix, but I'm sure we couldn't get him. They didn't know me go for it. Curtis, the kids show more grit than some of our senior players. They do. Our youngsters have been very intricate today. Yeah, I think Nketiah's got his goal. Nelson's looked sharp. Not a lot of end product though. Willock scored a great goal. I think that was Ceballos and Willian coming on. A little bit disappointed that Balogun's not coming on because I really do want to see him. Danny Ceballos on his way on. Pepe is a confidence player. He's been much better since the goal. It just shows he just needs time to get that belief, man. You can't keep putting him in and out of the team and dragging him all the time. It's not going to work. Dybala is a dream, Curtis, but would it suit our needs? Listen, I think Dybala is a fantastic player. I would love to have him at Arsenal. He can play in that 10 role as well, or even off the right. But then we got Pepe there. I'd play him in the 10. Lacquer for Suarez. I think Suarez is a bit past it now, man. We should have got him when he was at his best, but 40 million and £1 don't really help. Tottenham fans going into hiding after the result today and the current score at Arsenal. Yeah, man. Tottenham got beat by Royal Antwerp in the Europa League earlier today, so something to smile about. I know it's Dundalk, but you see the difference when we have play down the right and left. It's funny, Someone commented that the other day, and I don't know if it was you, Callum, actually, but someone said Arsenal play down the left too much. We don't play down the right that much. And I started to notice everything does seem to be down the left, because of Aubameyang and Tierney and that. So, yeah, you've got to play on both wings. Otherwise, you're just predictable. Curtis, the best watch along on YouTube. Love you, bro. Hey, big up Kareem, man. Appreciate that, brother. Willian didn't play the last game. 30 minutes, great move for Sunday. Yeah, because he had a bit of a knock, didn't he? So, yeah. Willian will be on for the match fitness. Oh, no. I would not take Trippier. I do not like him. Never rated him. He's got a good cross, but yeah. Balogun on, please, Mikel. Please get him on. Heat maps are all left. You're right. Pure Aubameyang all down that side. Ainsley needs to stay in the team. Yeah, I would play him at right back. Dundalk manager must be fuming. They haven't scored a goal against Mustafi and Kolasinac. Listen, I'm sure a goal was always going to be difficult for Dundalk. And they've had a few shots. Pepe looks good now. It's amazing what a goal does to your confidence and how it lifts you during the rest of the game. I don't think Poch would ever come to Arsenal. I thought that, but then he said a few comments just before we got Arteta as if to say, look, man, if they came for me, I'd be interested. So all positive today. Man United are in good form, so be scared. No, we don't need to be scared. We don't need to be scared. We've got to go there and perform better. Mustafi being dragged, so that tells you he's probably going to play on Sunday. They're resting him. Ceballos comes on. I don't know what we're going to do with the formation. Pepe's coming off. Why, bro? Man scored. He's having a good game. He better be taking Pepe off to play him on Sunday. He's got to be playing at Old Trafford. You can't be taking him. Yeah, he's getting high fives. He's getting high five. I'm a little bit disappointed they took him off. He was starting to play well, but he's got his goal, 60 minutes. He's smiling as well, so cool. He has to listen. He has to play at Old Trafford. I don't want to see him not playing. Do you know what I mean? Pepe had a great game against United last season, ripped up Luke Shaw. He's played 60 tonight, got better as the game went on, scored a fantastic goal. You can't be taking this man off and then benching him on Sunday. He better be starting. And I feel like Mustafi and him, two players who are probably going to start on Sunday. You lot are all giving me confidence here. Pepe's going to start on Sunday. He has to. Has to. You know, he's got to play on that right-hand side, man. Against Martinelli or... Not Martinelli, who is it? Tellez, sorry. What am I talking about? Tellez or Luke Shaw. But I know Luke Shaw's been the one playing left-back still, which is surprising. He has to start Omar. He has to, bro. Surprised Willian is playing after he said Arteta's tactics have left him frustrated. I think Willian was and still is a waste of money. Very interesting comments. From Willian regarding Mikel Arteta and his tactics, saying they've left him frustrated and he's probably struggling to adjust to it. What was your reaction to Man United 5-0 win? I was shocked. They won't win the Champions League for sure, but they do have a chance to make it to the semi or quarterfinals. It was impressive. I have to admit they were very good. And I don't say that very often about Man U, but they battered Leipzig. Oh, you lot are saying Teller's got COVID. I never knew that, honestly. Luke Shaw it is then. Getting ripped up by Pepe. I was more surprised Man United beat PSG. You know what? PSG are just... They're such a dysfunctional team, you know. Their manager looks like he doesn't want to be there. He looks like, you know, Neymar and them lot probably run the dressing room. So, yeah, PSG, I just don't see them really ever... Well, not ever, but I don't see them winning a Champions League in the next few years. Because they're just... They make strange... Like signings, they've got so much money. They've got such big players there, and they sign players like, you know, Herrera and Moise Keane and, you know, Florenzi. They're just like players who could play mid-table in the Prem, you know. Don't get it. You know, they don't seem to buy big players. Curtis, big up. We need Pepe for Sunday. Definitely need him. You know, his goal was fantastic. Not just the finish. Watch the little roll of the ball with his left foot to set it away from the defender and then just bend it in with his right. Fantastic goal. Trust me, Willian is a fraud. I'm a Chelsea fan. We know him. Never scores and poor corners. I have to say, Chelsea fans don't have the biggest... of compliments to throw at Willian. They say he's just super inconsistent. 1 week is a world beater, then you don't see him for 3 or 4 weeks, and that's what he seems to be at Arsenal, to be honest. He had that great debut against Fulham, and he hasn't really had a great game since. He was okay for a little spell against Sheffield United, but no, he hasn't been great. Glad Cedric has signed a 4-year deal. He's really earned it. I know, man. I can tell by your straight face, bro. He must have been thinking, like, yo, man, Southampton, I'm about to leave. You know, where's my career going? And Arsenal come in and sign him. All right, maybe short term as a bit part player. But then they give him a 4-year contract. Can you imagine his face when they offered him that? He would have been lucky to get a 1-year deal at Arsenal's backup. Never mind 4 years. It's got to be one of the worst deals. If Pepe doesn't start on Sunday, all eyes will be on Arteta. If we lose 100%, I'll be going crazy. Listen, Sunday, you will see a different me for that game. I'm telling you. Willian is a 1 in 7 guy. A lot of people say that, you know. Yeah, you will see a very animated version of me, man, because I've got a lot of friends who are Man United fans. I can't be dealing with that noise. We need to get a draw minimum, but I feel like we've got to beat them. Like, I don't know why. I've just got this feeling like we need to beat them. You know, we need to go there and win the game. They're not that good, but they are confident and they have got very good individuals. You know, Man United kind of freestyle football, innit? Oh, Willock, great run. Oh, good tackle. Willian is a genius. Stop disrespecting world winners, please. I mean, I wouldn't say he's a genius, but I think he's a decent squad player. I got to be honest. When we signed him, I wasn't like going crazy about it or anything, but I think he improves the squad. You know, I'd rather Willian was playing than Nelson or someone like that. You know, I think he adds to the squad. He's experienced. He's won a lot of trophies. You know, even there, he's just put in a great corner just then. Brazilian international. He's won a heck of a lot. He's sharp at dribbling. I think we'll look at Willian and say, you know what, he's a decent squad player signing for us. Never mind Cedric as backup. My issue is with our starting right back. You're right. You are right, mate. Hector Bellerin. Willock is our best attacking midfielder, which is sad. He is. He's the one who makes them third man runs. He probably should get a little bit more game time. Great delivery. Oh, Cedric, fantastic ball. And Ketia nearly scored. Would you sign Maddison? I do like Maddison. I think I like Grealish more, but I do like Maddison. I would take him at Arsenal. He cost a fortune, let's be honest. Team for next season: Leno, Aarons, Upamecano, Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, and Didi, Aouar, Pepe, Saka, Aubameyang. So I'm looking at that. And Didi would cost 40 million, I reckon. Upamecano maybe 40, 50. Max Aaron's 20, 25. Aouar 40. You're looking at 140 odd million. I couldn't see us spending that much money. I think you'd have to pull one of them signings out. I'd probably take Ndidi out. I think we need Aouar more. Apparently, Jose is so angry his players are in for extra training tomorrow morning. Source BBC. You wouldn't be surprised. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure Jose was saying how he always qualifies for the Champions League. So I'm sure him going away in the Europa League and getting beat, he must be fuming. Apparently Spurs are title contenders. Nah, they're not, bruv. I think we should play a simple 4-4-2. Laka and Aubameyang striker, Saka and Pepe on the wings, Partey and Ceballos box-to-box centre mids, Tierney, Gabriel, Luiz, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. What's your thoughts? It's a good team. It is a good team. The 4-4-2 is very difficult because, you know, most teams play with that third midfielder in goal. And it's very third midfielder on the pitch, and it's very difficult to deal with if you've got a two. But I do like that team, you know. I picked a very similar team, actually, but I think I'd Lacazette out, though. That's the only thing. Big up Curtis, the voice of reason. As always, I would still rather play Willock than Xhaka, 100%. I am not a fan of Xhaka at all. Your prediction was 3-1. You're still close. I'm not sure if Dundalk are going to score, to be honest. Balogun now, come on, innit? Like, what? There's 20 minutes to go. Give the kid 20 minutes. You know, you've seen Nketiah enough times. We all know what he's about. If he doesn't bring Balogun on, you know, I just don't get it. Kid's hardly played for the first team. He got an opportunity at 3-0 to bring him on, Europa League, and we're not bringing him on. Guys, which side of the flip-flop are we on now? Back to Arteta in on 2 United game. I think we're very frustrated, aren't we, at the moment? That's the problem. Balogun on his way. Finally, 20 minutes. Let's go. Just look at Willian's corners carefully. Most of them never go past the first man. If they do, don't result in goals. Compare with Chilwell, who always finds Zuma and Giroud. I can tell you're a biased Chelsea fan. Balogun, boy. Balogun and Tierney. Yeah, you're allowed 5 in the Europa League. 5 subs. They voted it in that. But not in the Prem. Because I think all the smaller clubs felt like it would benefit the big clubs. I'm so happy Balogun's coming on, For me, he's got more potential than Eddie, but maybe Tierney should take corners. He has got a good delivery of his left foot. Man said, I'll give Arteta the first half against United. Well, you don't get the second half, no? Our individual, Alex been good. Renarson, sorry. Yeah, he has been all right. Our individual quality is what beat this Dundalk team, not Arteta's tactics. You're not giving him no credit. It's one of them games, man. Just get it, win it, and get out of there and move on. Come on, Balogun. Surely he gets a new contract, and we involve him with the first team. Reece Nelson looked sharp tonight, but yeah, the end product, it's got to be a bit better. But yeah, Nelson has been decent. Yeah, just that end product, final ball, the shot. Curtis is Renarson looking like Europa League starting keeper. I mean, it's interesting because he didn't start against Rapid Vienna, but he's starting in this game. It's like, did he not feel like Arteta that he could trust him for that Rapid Vienna game? Eddie missing so many chances, yeah. Thoughts on Emoncho's new mixtape? I haven't heard it, bro. Do you know any Arsenal under 23 players? Not personally, no. No. Balogun on for Xhaka, so that means Xhaka probably plays on Sunday as well. But then again, we're not surprised about that. He must have a clause in his contract that says he has to play every week. Yeah, 5 subs. Why wouldn't you have Saliba in the Europa squad to build his confidence? It's the question every Arsenal fan is wondering. How is he not involved in the Europa League squad? This would have been the perfect time to just put him in, get him game time, Europa League. But, they left him out for people like Callum Chambers and Mustafi, and I just don't get it. What did Xhaka do? Forgot who's even playing. This is more his level. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Xhaka. He's got a lot of fans at Arsenal, and I'm not too sure why, to be honest. All of those goals came from some individual spark. It wasn't some great build-up or a drill play. They just bailed this fraud out. Will it get man of the match? I think he has done well. His third man runs have been excellent. Okay, because I know you know some footballers. Yeah, I know a few, but yeah, not any of the under 23s at Arsenal. Xhaka to go on loan to the mighty Dundalk. He might struggle. My mate's a Chelsea fan. Last season he was saying Willian is better than Sané. There you go. I bet he's not giving him no props now, is he? Balogun looking good. I mean, he's only been on a few minutes, but he's lively, man. Willock's been very good today, actually, but then he just plays a crazy ball. Dundalk on the attack. Oh, he could have shot then. I think they've put in a decent performance, to be fair. 3-0, but one of the goals was fantastic. One was really scrappy. The Willock one was a very good finish as well. Yo, are you man seeing this pace of Balogun, fam? The man's rapid. Look at the footwork from Nelson. Yo, I'm telling you, the man is lightning, bro. You man are mad out. Yo, go and watch his hat-trick on YouTube against Barnet pre-season. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. The man's a live wire. Balogun, bro. I'm telling you, I need it. I hope he scores. Man said Balogun the hedgehog. Yo, that boy is quick. I'm telling you, he's a baller. Oh my God, what is that? Nelson looks sharp, man, but the end product. See you later. One step over. Ooh, hey, see you later as well, man. Footwork. I like that. See ya. One step over, gone. Ch-ch. Megged him as well. And he keeps the ball. That's good from Nelson. I like that. You know, we need to see these young players step up. Nelson looks better on the ball than Pepe. He's had a decent game. Got a bit better with the end product. But then just say that. Williams on the ball. Crossed in. Poor cross, Cedric. If we let Balogun go, it'll be another Gnabry situation. He'll get a Premier League club, I think. Sheffield United, I think we're willing to pay about 5 million for him with a year left and no real first team experience. So that tells you how good he is. Can't wait for Martinelli to come back. He's bulked up. He looks strong, brother. He looks like he's been hammering the gym. Look at Balogun, man. Oh, unlucky, man. Tries the little flick. Nelson has been brilliant. He has been good. End product's got a bit better in the second half. Willock, man of the match. I have enjoyed Willock's performance today. You know, really good runs. I'm sorry, guys, but Ceballos makes me so angry. He's supposed to be our creative or one of our creative players, and every time he gets the ball, he's passing it backwards, even against weaker sides. Who's the best team he played against? Maybe Nottingham Forest. They played against a good Nottingham Forest team a few years ago. Willian has 37 goals in 239 games in Chelsea. Not good considering he was played as a forward. Do you still think he's good? Yeah, he can provide for us, man. I think last year he got 9 goals, 7 assists, man. That was a good season, considering Chelsea weren't great last season. You know, I know they got top 4, but you know they had the transfer ban, a lot of young players in. Didn't really have a top quality striker. Renarson should start against United. It would be a big call. He looks very comfortable coming for crosses and that, but I'm not sure he'll get the start. Big up, Curtis. I'm working, having a break at the moment. How did Arsenal play? I mean, there's 10 minutes to go. Played better second half. It's been a bit more enjoyable. We scored a great goal with Pepe. We were 2-0 up at half time, but the first half was shocking. Come on. Nelson, Balogun. Here we go. Nelson, what you got? Tierney. Smashed it over the bar. They're having a bit of fun now, though. It's good to see. Good to see. Curtis, do you think Arteta rates Martinelli? It's interesting because even before the injury, he wasn't playing him that much. So I don't know. Balogun looks sharp. Trust me, this boy is quick. He is sharp, bruv. They need to use him. He'll be great to bring off the bench for like 15, 20 minutes at the end of the game when teams are stretched. Showing Aubameyang and Lacazette, man. I mean, why? I know he would have been hoping, look, if the game's comfortable, I won't use you. I'm sure he would have said that, but you know, I think one of them at least you could have given them the night off. Big up, Curtis. Do you think we can make top 4 win the Europa realistically? We can do one of the two, but the style has to. We're a team to me that is set up to attack. Okay, it's important to defend well, but you've got to score goals. I do think winning the Europa League is possibly easier than getting top 4 in the Prem. I think top 4 in the Prem is very difficult this year, man. But it's possible. Curtis, do a subscription, mate. Listen, we'll see. A lot of people are asking for it, but I don't know. I don't know at the moment. Give me suggestions, people, if that's what you think. But at the moment, I'm leaving it as it is until people want otherwise. A few of you have asked for it. No, Curtis, Europa is a myth. Big teams will drop out of Champions League. I'm really hoping that none of the big teams drop out of the Champions League this year, man. Seriously. Is that like OnlyFans? No. I think it's just like a membership thing where you do certain streams only for the members and do more interaction, less people in there, things like that. Curtis Shaw TV is the place to be. Hey, big up, bro. Appreciate that, man. Let us become members. I'll look into it, man, if the people then want it. Long time, Curtis. Hope you're well, mate. What do you think the result will be if we face Villarreal? Big up, Deepak. Obviously, our boy Emery is the manager there, and I believe he's doing all right. I believe he is doing all right. I think we'd probably beat Villarreal. But they are doing well, and they play good football. Oxlade-Chamberlain's been a flop at Liverpool, even though he has won trophies. Yeah, I think he's more been involved, as a bit part player. I think the injury stopped him. Prior to the injury, I think he had that major injury to his knee. He was doing well at Liverpool. Sad what's happened to the Ox, man. I was very disappointed when Ox left Arsenal. I always thought he had a big career ahead of him. 219 watching, 215 likes. Well done, guys. Get the content out there. Yes, Anthony. Big up all the people in the comments, man. That's a nearly 100% like ratio there, so I appreciate that. Everyone else is doing it. Your time is as valuable as everyone else, as your content is on point. I appreciate that. Do you know what it is, though? Sometimes you got to do different things to everyone else. I think when you do the membership, you put yourself a little bit under pressure to provide more for the people who are members. So you feel like you got to do more streams, get more guests on. It is good because, you can have less people in the streams, bring guests on and things like that. But we'll look into it. We'll look into it if people want it. Curtis, what's up, man? What do you make of this 4-3-3? I mean, it's a lot better than the 3. Only because we've used the 3 in such a defensive way, At the back end of last season in the Cup, we made that 3 look like a decent counter-attacking thing. But, I just think the 4-3-3 is better, man. We can cancel the loan for Ceballos, but what will Real say? I mean, I think this charges when you cancel loans early and stuff. Curtis, your stream on Sunday, will you get any guests on? I'm working on that. I'm working on it. I do want to make this a big one because, it's United. For me, I know people say Tottenham is, the biggest game, but I don't know, just the Arsenal-Man United game is just a special game to me. It was always, I felt like the biggest game in the Prem when we were, the really big team. Back in the day, the Henry, Van Nistelrooy, Vieira, Keane, there's a lot of rivalry, Yapstam and Campbell, Ferguson and Wenger. So, I'll get guests on Sunday, 100%. Your channel does well, bro, because you don't sugarcoat it. Yeah, that's the best way to be, man. It would be great to get Goldbridge on. Of course, he does live streams on his own channel, man. Curtis, do a show with Turkish. That would be... Yeah, man. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Me and Turkish been talking, so we're going to get some work done. Curtis, Xhaka seems to be a problem. When he came off, everything is free-flowing and forward. It's true, True, we played quicker since he came off, and I believe he slows us down in the Premier League. That's why, I wouldn't actually pick him. He would just be a squad player for me. Keane v Vieira, Limpar v Int. So many rivalries with them, man. So many. Yeah, 14 years since we beat Man United in the league at Old Trafford. It's been a very bad stomping ground for us. Just do a calm $1.99 a month membership. Thank you for the super chat, bro. That guy D. $1.99 membership. Yeah, listen, if I ever do a membership or anything like that, I will not charge a lot, man. But it's something I'll look into if you guys feel it would improve the channel. Nelson playing how we want Pepe to play. But I'm not going to get on to Pepe today. You know, he produced a moment of magic. But what I do like about Nelson's performance, he's been so direct, and you know, he's produced some end product, which is good. He looks very quick. Oh, come on, ref. We actually look so good on the attack at the moment just because of the pace. I know we're not playing against a great team, but hey, smash the like button, peeps. Yeah, man, bless. Tottenham are biggest rivals, but Man U are our overall biggest rivals. Yeah, like, I don't know. There's just something special about that Man United game. No, I'm not overhyping it at all. We know the level of the opposition is not great. And I don't think we can be overhyping a 3-0 win against an Irish fourth. They're fourth in the Irish league. You know, they're not even top. Don't you think it's time to call out Arteta because of his poor decisions, like playing Xhaka and having Aubameyang on the wing? Ollie was called out and he improved. We have to. You know, we seem to have this thing at Arsenal where, like, it's got to be all one way or the other. When it was like Emery, it was cool to just criticise him. But with Arteta, people have created this thing where, like, you can't say a bad word about him. You got to call it what it is, man. It doesn't help to pretend that things are all rosy when he's making big mistakes. He needs to address that. I think even the fact that he's been called out on Aubameyang playing through the middle, now he's been asked in the press conference. Now he's saying, yeah, it's possible he can play through the middle. So I feel like the fans have a big influence on these managers and stuff, you know, the media, social media. So, you know, I hope Aubameyang plays through the middle on Sunday. Ooh, Tierney there had his shot blocked. I like the new layout, mate, with the scoring line. Yeah, just little improvements, man, bit by bit. Got to improve the quality bit by bit. You know, I'm looking to invest in a few more bits, get some better lighting. Need to sort out the background as well. You know, maybe green screen up or get something up. So bit by bit, it'll get better. The board don't have the bottle. Edu is part of the problem. The whole club is toxic. You're not happy, Christopher, are you, mate? I get your point, though. I get your point. You're too humble, mate. I've never once seen you ask or try to raise cash. Nothing comes free these days. Yeah, it's true, but I don't want, you know, sometimes you got to be different from everyone else. So try your best, man. We're in the middle of a pandemic and that, man. We should stop talking about Aubameyang playing down the middle. There is 0% chance. Don't be surprised, John. Don't be surprised. If Willian can play through the middle, surely Aubameyang can get a little, you know, go through the middle. Considering he is a natural striker, hey, let's face it. Willock and Nelson are playing some real roadman football here, you know. They're just trying to take 4 or 5 men on at a time. But I don't mind it. In a game like this, Partey and Xhaka versus Pogba and Fernandes, I mean, that's what I'm saying. For me, it wouldn't be Xhaka. It wouldn't. You know, even Willock's played well tonight. He has played well. Willock and Nelson, I think, have had a good game. Very energetic. You know, I've seen end product. I would play Ceballos. I'll play Ceballos next to Partey, but I doubt it will happen. Eddie, pack your boots. Willock, man of the match. Willock's been good. I like the performance. What do Wenger, Emery and Arteta see in Xhaka? My mate's been telling me for years the guy's rubbish. I finally started listening. My man was 100% spot on. I don't rate him. I mean, Wenger had to play him because he bought him. You know, he bought him ahead of Kante and, you know, he was always going to stick by him. Emery, I don't know. Suppose we didn't have a lot in midfield at the time, so Emery might have felt stuck with him. And Arteta just seems to have a love affair with him. I don't know why. I like the way you read your comments. I've even subscribed. Fans love attention. Hey, man, that's what it's all about, isn't it, on YouTube? You know, I like it as well when I go on streams and they're reading out comments and that. But yeah, I appreciate you subscribing. Big up all the new subscribers as well. We're just about to get to 16K. Let's see if we can get there today. Jack used to have a bullet of a shot. What happened? Yeah, I remember that goal at Hull, man. From about, 30 yards out, top corner. I was thinking, this guy's got a rocket. But, he doesn't shoot very often. Even if Mustafi joined Mansfield Town, he would still win the Champions League due to the players leaving in the past and winning it. Oh, I get you. You're saying when players leave Arsenal, they tend to win trophies. You wouldn't be surprised, would you, if Mustafi goes somewhere else and wins trophies? I've got my prediction spot on. Yeah, man. So you went with a 3-0. I don't know why, Curtis, but I can see Arteta playing a negative formation like in Liverpool and City. It wouldn't surprise any of us because he's just pragmatic. But hopefully he changes his attitude because if we go there and beat United, I think that could really be a turning point for our season. Clean sheet for Arsenal. Is Martinez back? Renardson's done well, man. Done well for his debut. He's done very well. Curtis Eddy scored. Also subbed early. Going to start Old Trafford. Oh, my days. I hope not. You can't play him in games like that, man. Man said refreshing result. Man, you beware. Yeah, beware, man. You can keep your 5-0 in the Champions League against Leipzig, mate. 3-0 against the mighty Dundalk. That's what it's all about. Full-time whistle has gone. Game has finished. 3-0. Good win for the Arsenal. I would probably say Joe Willock, man of the match. You know what I mean? It's all about Dundalk on a Thursday, mate. Who you guys giving man of the match? You going Nelson or Willock? I'm just going Willock because of the goal. I think the goal was fantastic. And I think that really opened the floodgates. He set up Pepe as well. Although Pepe pretty much made the goal, but, he still needed the ball getting to him. Yeah, man, thank you very much for all you guys for tuning in. It's not easy, some of these games, especially in the first half. It was a little bit painful at times to watch, but you guys really helped me get through that. Yeah, man of the match, Willock for me. Thought he had a great game. Keeper kept a clean sheet. Willock, Nelson. Eddie isn't crap, but he needs to add more to his game. I agree with that. Mustafi getting a new contract. He actually rejected the new contract. You're going Willock as well. Nelson, very sharp. Name me one player who gets more than a 6. No, I'll give Willock and Nelson more than a 6. I think they put in good performances. It's hard when you're not playing at all. I know the opposition's not great, but I think they did well. Thanks for the stream. You've been entertaining as always. Big up, Tom. Thank you for that. Man of the match, Willock. Great listening to you again. See you Sunday. You're a gent. Thank you very much, Brian. I'll be starting the build up to the Man United game from tomorrow. It's a huge game. I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow and probably Saturday as well. Got some guests. We're going to do some build up to the game. I try and get a Man United, someone from Man United who covers United to come on. And yeah, because that's such a big game. Tonight was just a build up to that. I think the positives tonight, is Balogun getting game time. Pepe scored a great goal. I thought Willock and Nelson looked very sharp. Best watch along. Good work as usual, Curtis. I appreciate that, bro. Curtis to replace Arteta, if only, man. Curtis get Rants and Bants on. Yeah, could reach out to Rants. I saw him the other day, actually, so that one could happen. Get Rants on. Yeah, we'll be back for that. Rants and Bants or Saeed. Yeah, we'll get someone on, definitely. Nice one, Curtis. My go-to stream. Lovely bloke. Appreciate that, bro. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. I'll be back tomorrow with a live stream. We'll do a quick review of this game and then we'll start the build up to the Man United game. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Arsenal won 3-0 and Ketty or Willock and Pepe with a great goal. I make Willock man of the match just ahead of Nelson. It was good to see Balogun get some game time as well. And join me again tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Bless.